What it do, what it do, it's your boy C Pizzle. We back at it again. Don't shoot the messenger YouTube show. Got my dogs with me, got my dog and dogettes, my ladies and my good brother from another mother. How y'all doing today?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Life is life, and man, life is always good. Even when life is tough, life is good. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I see you though. You got your glasses on. Those prescription.
They are. In fact,
Ready, V.
I didn't feel like
Okay.
getting myself together today. Y'all got the glasses and a little smear of Vaseline over the lip. That's
Uh,
all
she
I can
might
do for y'all today.
she might just be high and she just trying to hide her the glossy
Oh,
eyeball behind them glasses. I
I
see
don't smoke weed. I don't smoke anything. I don't smoke.
about you, Ness. You smoke a little pot.
No, I'm too logical for that. I be
Same.
trying to do I well not I be trying. I'm a government employee, so I don't smoke, okay? But in the past when I had tried, I was overthinking and I just couldn't get it right.
Same. Same. I don't smoke because the effects that weed has on people I already have naturally. I'm already goofy. I already love to eat. I'm already lazy. I already overthink things. Like I don't need weed. My brain is already as a high person. I don't need
But it's a
that.
drug-free ass podcast, pretty much. I know Rashad don't fuck around.
Right. Nah, we're all in our right minds here. We just crazy off the rip, off
Hmm.
naturally.
I
Just
get
naturally chill motherfuckers.
Yep.
I can dig it, I can dig it. Well, which one of y'all got date naps? What's your favorite one and why?
Did you end up?
I did.
Oh, we gotta
I
hear it.
did.
We
Did you
gotta
I
sign
hear
up for
did
your
get a
hinge?
dating app. I got well, let me tell you my little story. So I downloaded Hinge and BLK.
okay.
On
Booty call.
Hinge, it's what's up?
Booty call.
On Hinge, it's all Mexican guys. Like only Mexican guys and maybe like two black dudes hit me up. But
What?
it's like literally like
Hey,
40 Mexican dudes hit me up on
Oh
Hinge.
shit.
Shoot. On BLK, of course, it's black. What is it? Black. What does it stand for? BLK. Black dating. I don't know what it stands for, but it's a black dating app. So mind you, I'm not against Mexican guys at all. Y'all know, I ain't against Mexican dudes, but I want a black dude this time. So I spent more time on BLK.
Hmm.
So I matched with this guy. I matched with this guy. I matched with like six guys on there,
Okay.
and some of them aren't really talking about nothing. One invited me on a date, but I couldn't make it that day. And then one, actually, I matched with this Mexican guy on there too, but he sent me a picture. Well, I hope he doesn't see this. He sent me. We were sending pictures back and forth. Yeah,
y'all was
not on
sex.
there, but like no, not like sexual.
Oh.
Just like pictures of him at work and pictures of him. He's a tattoo artist or whatever. Anyway, he sent me a picture with his shirt off and his nipples were pierced. I was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm smooth, brother.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I am so smooth. So that was into that. That died off. Anyway, so I'm not with this other guy. I hope he doesn't see this. But he seems really, 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 really cool.
Okay.
He's working on his PhD. He
Mm.
just finished his master's. But he still got like he not like he still got a little a little edge to him, dreaded, dark skin.
Mm.
He's originally from Florida, but he lives here now. He graduated from University of Florida.
Okay.
Um, he has two kids.
Hmm.
Um, and he's like, I think he's like a football coach on the side. And he does some kind of, I don't know, engineering. I don't know. He does some science, but
Hmm.
then he coaches football, and he seems really cool, like real chill, down to earth. But we haven't went on a date or anything yet. We just kind of like text, hey, how's your day? How's your day? He's real
Why
busy. He's a single dad.
why hasn't there been a date yet?
He's a single dad, and I'm a single mom, so it's just and I'm nervous to be honest. I'm fucking nervous.
If
So
there is
I
will,
haven't been.
Yeah.
He asked. He's like, hey, let's go grab some drinks. And I was like, I don't usually like to drink on the first date.
Nice.
And he's like, okay. And that was it. He didn't like. I know. I was like, come up with something else, but he
Yeah.
didn't. And I was
I
like,
mean,
oh,
you just
maybe it took a.
You just shot him
I
down.
know I shot him down. I know.
He
I
probably
know.
like,
I know.
yeah,
But it
he
wasn't
like
that. It
me.
wasn't.
Not, I don't consider that a shot, getting shot down. As men, you guys need to realize that if we as women say something, it doesn't mean like she could have easily been like, "Nah, I'm cool off you because I don't do that." But it was just like, "Oh, well, I don't drink.
I don't want to drink on the
date."
first
Then
date.
you find an alternative if you're interested.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go.
Probably
Okay, well
like,
let's go bowling.
this old uppity ass, stuck up ass broad. You don't drink on the
Did
She
he
don't
like
drink.
that?
That was,
I mean, I would if I kind of knew him or if he was a friend from
yeah,
somebody else. He's a complete internet stranger.
yeah.
Like, you cool, but you ain't that cool.
hmm
Y'all been watching too much Jeffrey Dahmer. That's the problem.
I'm
Think
not getting drunk with a stranger off the internet.
Yeah.
That's just not smart. Be for real.
at a bar? They going to have drinks at a bar?
I'm not getting drunk with a stranger off the internet. I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. No,
Rashad, do you
not doing
think
that. That's crazy.
Rashad, you think ladies shouldn't go out drinking with a man? Couldn't meet a guy at a bar and have a couple drinks? I mean, you should watch your own drinks regardless, no matter who you around. But I don't know.
To me, it don't matter. It really don't. I don't care if she's drinking or not drinking at all, because that's not what we there for, right?
I'm saying, is
hmm
that a dangerous thing for women? You think women shouldn't do that just in general? Like, don't
Oh,
be.
so yeah, there's a bunch of creeps out here, man. You know, you don't, yeah, you got to be careful, man. You got to think about it. Okay, what if this is one of your daughters? What kind of advice are you going to give her before she go to the bar and meet a dude?
Exactly.
Well, what
Do
kind
not drink.
of
You're
what
thinking of it from your point of view, Chauncey. You're not a creep, so you're like, I'm not a creep. I wouldn't. Yeah, you're not a creep.
what
Creep.
kind of
That's
advice
better.
I would give my daughter if she was going to go meet someone that she met online. I would
hmm
first tell somebody they should probably, have a phone conversation, break the ice, maybe do some FaceTime so you can see this person really looks and that
Absolutely do it.
really
Not maybe.
really who they are, right? Like I do that
hmm
kind of shit. Like, if I waste too much time, let me have a FaceTime. Like, how can I verify this person is really that person? So it ain't no catfish,
hmm
weird ass situations. Then after that, I mean, I wouldn't care if it was you meeting at a bar. I mean, you should control your liquor and not let somebody just get you over the hills drunk anyway, even if they're not trying to put none in your drink. Their chances of anything happening is being drunk. So you should know your surroundings and all that. But I don't really, really care where you meet somebody at because you could have one or two
You
drinks.
know, you know who I take to go to the bar for a first date? Someone who I know I'm gonna be smashing at the end of the night.
Maybe see, and he might have been trying to try me. Like, let me try her. See
Yeah.
what
That's
she would
that's who you
say.
take. That's who you take to the bar.
But
So,
this is
buddy,
the thing.
buddy. Hey, listen, buddy on that app knew what he was doing.
Hey, but this is
So
hmm
it's a lot of ladies out there that like nice cocktails. You look at their social media and stuff, they like nice cocktails.
yeah, because they all
True.
alcoholic and they have sex a lot.
I
Yeah,
don't
of
even
course they
say
like
that. Some people just enjoy it, and I don't look at every woman that
Oh,
like that.
I mean, the second date, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go get loaded.
My too, and not even like if we're looking from a different aspect, like not necessarily about getting drunk or not. It's more so like I want to meet you on a sober tip. Like let's get to know each other on a sober tip. Like why off the bat we have to meet each other inebriated? Like not that you're being drunk, but like let's have conversation.
Even if he would have invited me to dinner, I probably would have ordered a drink anyway.
That's what I
But
was about
I
to
don't want to go
say.
somewhere where it's
Just
just like
to
let's
drink.
just drink.
I
Just
was
to
just about to
drink,
say
yeah.
that. But what about going when you go get food? You act like women don't order drinks anyway. Like you'll take it to
True.
dinner. They're
True.
gonna order up 3, 4 drinks anyway and be saucy, and your chances of smashing is still heightened at that point anyway.
But
So
when you go
But when it
asking
was
for
let's go
drinks,
get drinks, I'm thinking like a bar. Like, okay, here, take a shot, take your shot.
I mean,
In my mind,
I think it could be a vibe. Meet me at the hookah lounge, right? And like, let's go to the hookah lounge, smoke some hookah. We have conversation, have some drinks. Because a lot of times, somebody already ate, or women don't want to eat in front of you anyway. It's always an option. I always ask women like, "Well, what are some of the things you like to do?" Me, I'm more of an interactive kind of guy. So you want to bowl, you want to go top golf, or you want to, arcade or something of that nature, something that's more interesting where we can have conversation dialogue. It might be a little competitiveness because women like to be competitive with men. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But I mean, y'all still haven't met. You playing games. He's got good potential. Nessa, how many dating apps
I
you
like
got?
him. He seems cool. He's handsome. He's really cute.
Playing games.
I
Nessa,
like his dialect because y'all know I like Florida people. I instantly like vibe with other Floridians. So he got that little, we had like a little chit chat about Florida shit, so we had that kind of going. And
That's what it's
he was
really
single dad.
about.
I love that. I
So I'm
love
gonna
that.
stop
That's
you right
very
there, man.
sexy.
I'm gonna save you from yourself. Sometimes you gotta save people from themselves. When a man says for the first date, let's go to the bar and get a drink, he's too comfortable saying that. He's too comfortable. That means he do that often. That's typically when you really like a woman, you want to take her somewhere nice or somewhere where there's a main focus on you. Bar's kind of loud. Bar,
That's
Absolutely.
not
you
always true.
get.
It's a lot of
But listen. You missing the point. A bar, you drinking liquor and then you're not really your full self because you already intoxicated. So he ain't really interested in trying to figure you out. He trying to see where that liquor can get you.
on the
You know what
on
I'm
the, on the
saying? So
contrary. On the contrary, a drunken mind speaks sober thoughts. On the contrary, if you really want to get to know somebody and get a couple drinks in them, get them to get to talking about themselves for real and telling you about some situations and how they handle some shit in their life. You was
I mean,
supposed
she got to drink a lot. She got to drink a lot for that.
and women mostly like ways
Hmm.
anyway.
I
Even though
just thought he would have been like redirected him.
Yeah.
I was kind of like challenging him, like, a little bit. And he was like, he did not bite the bait. He was like, all right. I'm like,
because you rejected him. But what about you,
no,
Ness?
That's
I
not a
rejected.
rejection.
No, it wasn't a rejection.
How
I
many
didn't say
years
I'm not kicking it with you. I just said I usually don't drink on the first date. And then we talked a little bit. He hit me up yesterday about something. I forgot what he was talking about, something else, but way different. I'm thinking
But
like,
then a
are you
revisit.
gonna really ask me on date
it's
or what?
about that? But Ness,
Do
how
you
many
think
niggas you met off the line?
What?
How many niggas you done met off dating apps?
Me?
Ain't no other. Yeah, you Ness.
Oh, zero.
You ain't
I've
never met
never,
nobody.
huh?
You never met nobody off a dating app.
I've never had a dating app.
That's why you
I
sing.
don't do the dating app.
That's why you lonely.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's probably why I'm single and lonely, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. No, but for real, so funny story. My homegirl, shout out to her. She decided that I needed to get on a dating app. So she created a Bumble account for me a few years ago. And she had showed it to we went to dinner. It was my friends, all my girls, and we were talking. She was like, "Oh, I created a Bumble account for Ness." And she's like, "Let me see." So she looked at it. She was like, "Oh, so you just trying to have her like here for a good time, not a long time, right?" And she was like, "Why?" So she put up like all like nice pictures of me, but it wasn't like a variety. Like I like to go to the gym. I like to do competitive things, kind of like what you were saying, but they were all just like nice, like cute photos of me. It didn't show a variety. So she's like, switch it up. So she switched it up and she added like some gym photos and whatever, whatever. And so she would be there pretending she's me. And then eventually she was like, I don't know how to talk like you, but there's a few guys that, are matching with you. Like, I need you to download the app. And I'm like, no, because I told her I didn't even want to do it. So finally one day I was like, whatever, fuck it, I'll do it. So I downloaded the app and I went on, and this is TMI, but I went on and I saw all these men that she was like communicating with. And immediately, like, I broke out into a panic attack. I had experienced IBS for the first time.
IBS.
IBS is irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh,
when you have diarrhea.
Really?
I was like hyperventilating. It was a crazy
Because
experience.
it's just overwhelming.
It was
all the guys.
overwhelming.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
lot.
not
It's
used
a lot.
to stuff like that.
It's a lot. It's
So
a
that's
lot.
what
Yeah,
happened when
so
you
I
get.
ended up,
That's what happened when you find out you got some attention. You got overwhelmed.
I guess, yeah, I'm not used to, not saying that guys don't like really be talking to me like that, but it's not like that. Like a plethora of men at the same time, all like trying to get to know me, and and she already started communicating with them. So I'm like, do I respond? I don't know. It was weird. Like it was a weird experience, and I deleted that app and never went.
Man, you
Me
see,
personally, though, me personally, as far as okay, so nothing against apps or people that get on apps. For me, I like it more organic and authentic. I like meeting people unintentionally, even though I need to do it more intentionally. But me, I feel like the purpose of dating apps is to intentionally want to date. If I'm not actively dating, I shouldn't be on the app. And I feel like a lot of people tend to be on there and they're like, oh, I'm looking for a partner, I'm looking for a relationship, when in reality they're just trying to smash.
And they be trying to go out that night. They be like, hey, what are you doing now? Like, I'm at home right now.
Yeah.
I noticed that a lot on Hinge. Like the guys on Hinge seem more like they're ready. Like, what are we doing? Are we
They
married
dating,
now?
they
Like,
intentional in what they're trying to do. See, I don't see what's wrong with that. See, one thing I was gonna say, Ness, before I jump to the next thing I was about to say, what I was gonna say, I'm like, you see all them guys and all that attention, it's supposed to make you get wet and not shitty. But
What?
but no.
fucking
But
Chauncey, bro. I swear this dude is not mentally sane.
listen. But I mean, it's a lot of women that will say they want men that's persistent and consistent, intentional. They don't want to do a whole bunch
Yeah.
of small talk and all that. Like, you want to get to know me, ask me out. So these guys, they like, shit, what you trying to do? It's Friday night, motherfucker. Usually everybody free Friday weekend or whatever the case. Like, you trying to, I'm for real. Like, shit, it's Taco Tuesday. Like, I know a good taco spot if you got time, if you
If
free.
I go back on there, yeah, I'm gonna be ready like within the next 2 days to go kick it. I didn't know it was like that. I thought it was like, hey, how you doing? No, they're like, what's up? Let's meet. Like,
What's happening? I ain't
so
got time
I
for
close
this.
the app when I match with that dude, which I know you're not supposed to do. My ass. I'd be like, okay, that's enough. I got one. That's enough. But I know you're supposed to like, yeah, I know, like real one. I'm done.
Rashad, how many?
Here.
Rashad, how many you got? How many social media dating apps you got? I got them all.
I've
I
never
got
had
two. I just
I've never had a dating app.
What?
Uh, I never needed a dating app. I don't even know how to use a dating app, and I'm not interested in a dating app.
Y'all niggas crazy. I don't need one either. I got conversation for years and years and years. But I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
we know.
I gotta make it easy for whoever's looking for me to find me. God damn.
Nah, man, I like meeting people out and about, like Vanessa said. It's just more pleasurable for me to do it that way.
Yeah.
To me, online feels like a bunch of weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Fake shit. I don't know. Me personally, I don't think. I don't know. I don't. I'm not with that.
Yeah.
too new.
I feel
But
like
let me
Yeah.
ask
also two people show up as they bring on, it's like a getting a job. Like, here's your resume. This is my representative. This is who is representing me. And you go based off of that. And then you end up, say you got the job, or let's do the interview, I guess, the interview process. And you go from there, when in reality, that's a lot of people lie on their damn resume because they have to seem more appealing in order to get that interview, right? AKA the dating stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you meet someone authentically, it's like, oh well, I wasn't even like planning on
You
doing
can
this.
pick up
So
their vibe.
uh,
My thing is vibe. Like I need to like how did you approach me? Like did you do it? Are you a creep? Did you do it weird? Like are you confident? Do you stand tall? Do you smell good? Like you can pick up all that real quick.
yeah, I love it. I love for women to meet me off the internet because the first thing they find out, I'm really the height that I say I am. You know what I'm saying? I walk,
Yeah,
but
I can see that.
my aura demands, my presence demands attention. I just want them walk in the room kind of people. So you're gonna know it's me when you see me, you feel me? But my
No,
thing,
he did not. Did you see him? Yep,
this
yep,
is
his text time. It's
this is
you, Sassy.
this
I
is
literally hate you.
this is this
The
is
chest pop.
this is the one though that puts the cherry on top though. Something that somebody said, you first meet them,
So
somebody
silly.
says that is like an automatic turn off. Even if I'm on the app or I done met you out and about or something like that, you get to talking. What is something that somebody says is an automatic turn off?
I don't like when men mention my body. That happens a lot. I mean, y'all know I'm thick as hell, big old booty, guys, out of control. So when a man mentions that, I mean, I know they're looking at that. That's fine, but don't say that to me. Keep it in your
Yeah, if I'd
mind.
have met you
self
out,
talk.
if I'd have met you, I'd be like, oh, Ray, what's your name? You'd be like, Ray, I'd be like, Rady the Stallion. Yeah.
See, and they be saying little stuff like that, and I just be like,
Ray
no, I'm
the
not a stallion. I'm not a male horse. I'm a woman. I just don't like that. I don't like that. I know they're thinking it, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But you don't not like don't like I just know. Don't mention my body. That's like if I seen a nigga with a watch on and I walk up to him like, oh, you got the rollie on? You know what I'm saying?
You got money.
Yeah. Oh, big money. It's the same. It's the same.
What
Don't
about, what
don't
about
do
you,
that.
Ness? What a nigga
Turn
supposed to
off.
turn you off?
I don't know. Come back to me. I gotta think about that.
Rashad, what a broad say that just she's out of here.
Damn, a brother.
Um, man, mentioning to borrow money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that.
Put put that down for the next topic because
Can't
you're like the
borrow
fourth
money.
man I keep hearing. Is that a thing? I would never.
Oh,
Is
I
that
remember
really
now.
a thing?
It's
I'll
giving.
write
You
that
gotta
down.
say. You
You
gotta say.
you said what?
You
You
gotta
said
say.
what?
You gotta say. Boo. It's giving broke bitch.
I
Is
don't
that
want no.
really a thing? Women asking for money?
Yeah, what?
Y'all know y'all
Hmm.
broke.
That's why. Listen. That's why a lot of limit. Let me tell you something. A lot of these chicks is so broke they can't even take themselves to the ADVs or wherever they be always requesting. And
Yeah.
like I'm not even
You do
for
that
it. That's why
often.
you go get a taco shop out of me. You know what I mean? Like
Nah,
I'm
that chick
cool.
got
If I
seafood. I'm not. No, she's not seafood. But that chick, that last chick that you went on a date with, she got to go spend your money
How do they ask? Or like and
what was it called? Wait,
this
wait,
is way
wait.
off topic, but
Where'd she take her? Where did he take her last time? He went to go get his first time trying sushi. She set you up, say, let's go get some sushi. You thought she was getting a California roll from Savon's or something. She set you up.
yeah, sushi can get
hey look, so all right,
expensive.
let me rephrase that, right? So look, if you look the part and you act the part, you go on my way, you're not in my way, you're not trying to make my life stressful, and I know you're not a gold digging ass, broke ass loser, man, I'll splurge on you for sure. Especially if the ones that be like, hey, next week I got you. I'm gonna take you out to eat. Cool. I'm not asking, I'm not requesting that, but I ain't gonna turn it down. So when you see a person playing tennis like that with you, man, that's your person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that girl was your person. She could get sushi any night.
Nah, the sushi chick, she ain't never asked me out again, bro. Like she want me to take her out. She honestly, she's never asked me out. I asked her out. Uh she's never said, hey, let's go somewhere. It's on me. Like I said, I'm not asking for it and I'm not requesting that. But when women do that, because there are women who do that, I appreciate those women way more than the ones that don't.
But why you ain't tell her? You know what coming along with that sushi, right? You
I
want
didn't
to
eat,
order that
listen,
steak? You want to order that steak? You know what coming along with that steak, right? You know what coming along with that sushi. Cool.
listen. Man, I don't even chase nothing no more, bro. Like I'm too old. I think at a certain age, you kind of stop chasing stuff, or maybe because my priorities are different. I have zero interest in chasing anybody, honestly, bro.
You ain't
Like
chase your
Thinking
liquor.
that today. It's funny you said that. As I was setting up and getting ready for you to come over, Nessa,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that. I was like, what's this dating thing? And I was like, I'm just tired.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it sucks because some people want you to put in effort, and
Yeah.
they should, but I don't want to put it like I want it to be really easy. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to have to put in no effort, and I don't want him to feel like he has to chase me either. Like let's just make it easy for each other. Look,
Well,
what are you looking for? You've been through some shit. I've been through some shit. Are you healed? Are you an addict? Like, what's your baggage? Like let's just lay it on the table. Make it easy.
I
well, for
remember
me,
my turn off real quick.
okay, go
Oh,
ahead,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead. Nasty, I was waiting.
Okay. My turn off is when someone asks, what do you look for in a man? I don't know. When
That's
people ask that question, I feel like that's a dumbass question. Let me tell you why. When you ask, what do you look for in a man? I'm basically giving you the cheat code if I answer that. So what you're going to do in order
Is
to get
be
in
whatever
my
you
good,
said.
exactly, and that's gonna become your representative. You're like, okay, she likes this, okay, taking mental notes, and then all of a sudden, oh, that's funny because I like da da da. Oh yeah, I do da da da. Not to say that they don't do that, but it's like, no, we're supposed to be getting to know each other. So you're supposed to tell me about you. I'm supposed to tell you about me, and then we see if we vibe. I shouldn't be telling you this is what I'm looking for characteristically anywhere.
Well,
Anyway,
Nessa,
so I don't like that question.
Nessa, you ever cheated on a
Yeah.
test?
Huh?
You ever cheated on a test?
No.
You ain't never took a shortcut? You ain't never like, oh, I'm gonna go through here.
No.
I'm gonna drive this way. It's shorter. I'm as fast. I'm gonna take the
That
shortcut.
shortcut to some
But see,
coochie.
but
It's
listen
not
to what you
long
just
term.
said. Cheating on a test. That's like she said. It's not long term. That's who you're gonna be for that minimal amount of time,
Listen,
and then your true colors gonna come out, and we're not gonna like
hold a
listen.
facade that long.
If
exactly.
you if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Word to Tom Brady. But look, for mine, me personally, I hate when a chick talk about how she's busy. When as soon as they start talking, well, I'm a busy woman. That's like that's like the first turn off. Where as soon as the chick tell me that she's a busy woman, she's a busy person. Well, if there's a will, there's a way. If you are interested, if you truly interested, you
I
going like I'm
agree.
not gonna be pursuing you. You talking about you busy. So when I'm saying this and that, I'm not booking crazy in advance because you got a bunch of niggas on in your Rolodex. That's what it's telling me. So you start talking about how busy you is, whether you got kids or not, or you focused on your career, the gym, and all these things that you got going on and your plans of the day. If you ain't willing to make some time for me, I'm good. You busy or you lazy. If you show me that you lazy or you busy, those two no goes for me. That's where it's like, a lot of things I could work with, but if you not really like you just
I
satisfied
would
with
like
whatever
to
you do
nap.
in life and go home
I'm
and you
napping
don't
in.
do nothing. Like I
I'm
was
over
talking
and
to a
chill.
chick
Let's
and
watch
I'm like,
a
well,
movie.
what do you like to do? Or what do you do? Like, when you're not working or you're not, I don't nothing really. Nothing. You don't do nothing?
Right, right. That's
Or would the
good.
chick act like she the busiest person where like she the motherfucking president or something? Bitch, you got a 9 to 5 like everybody else. You ain't no motherfucking president. Bitch, you ain't got shit to do. You got a little punk ass dog you play with at home because to stop you from being lonely or whatever, and trying to cheat them little tricks or something. You go to the gym and you go to work. Knock it off.
He is funny to me, bro. That nigga.
Yeah,
Look at
man.
he
So
I
I,
know,
I,
bro.
I,
But
yeah,
no,
I
I
kind
get
of
that.
listen. I
Go ahead.
second that. I second that because it seems like these
Everybody wants to be
days it's
important.
more games being played than actual trying to get to know someone. Everyone's trying to figure out who is who and what's what, and then they putting on this little act, like you said. I know girls who act like they busy, but I know they and in the house laid up somewhere. But then again, you do got the ones who's actually busy. Them the ones that's juggling different dudes. Them the ones who's really busy in real life, for real.
Yeah, fuck all that.
So
So,
Me
so
personally, I know I'm a busy person, but see, that's why I'm not actively dating. And I let people know that. So it's different. That's what I'm saying. It goes back to being on the app. Oh, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. And then when it's time to link up, oh, I'm busy. I'm this. I'm that. I'm that. So why are you on the app? And why are you saying you're trying to look for a partner, but you're too busy to like that? That don't make sense. Your
yeah,
actions are not aligning with your words.
you gonna be on my show.
What?
You gonna be on my show. I'm
to
I'm
pop the balloon.
I'm gonna be producing a show. You're gonna be on it. You're gonna be one of them.
I'm gonna be,
Yeah, it's gonna be called 40 and Lonely.
and that's okay. And that's
Y'all keep
okay. And that's why
saying
I'm not
that
gonna
to
be on no
y'all
damn
lonely for
show.
real. Y'all really ain't got no options. Y'all keep saying that it's
Who
okay
who
shit.
who said I'm lonely?
Y'all could be
Are
lonely for
you
real.
there?
I'm just saying right now, you're still young and beautiful and all that stuff. I'm trying to tell y'all gonna be on 40, 50 and lonely. I'm be producing this show and y'all gonna be talking about all the niggas that you had, past tense. You know what I'm saying? All the opportunity you had. But I'm tell you what right now. Them white girls been trying to match me on them social medias. I've been thinking about selling out. They've been, you know what? Every chick I know, they be like, oh, he like them white girls. The white women are the least women I've ever dated and dealt with and been with. The least, the bottom of everything. But women will always
And what's
tell me,
what?
I don't
What's
like
the
black
most?
girls or you don't like whatever. The most is Latinas and biracial women. That's what I mostly I like what likes me, like I told y'all before. Biracial women,
Mm-hmm.
half black, they pressing for me. Them or the Latinas, Filipinos, Asians, whatever, like the minorities are always
Same,
pressing for me. White girls,
same.
they
Mexican dudes love me. I'd
but
be
these
like,
white girls, they've been
what
coming for me. I've
is?
been I've been looking at them with their life together. I'm like, shit. I'm looking at my cousin like he got three beautiful daughters with his white wife. I'm like, shit.
Me personally, it's not even really about race as far as it's more black men that try to holler at me, but it's more so what I noticed for me personally is men out of state. Like I don't have
Yeah,
too many San Diego dudes that be checking for your girl. I'm gonna be honest. Um,
same.
they don't live here, or they might have been from San Diego and they no longer live here.
It's because you
But those are
destroyed
the
your
guys that be
bumble.
checking for me.
It's because you destroyed your
Huh?
bumble.
No, these are people that are on social media, like not the dating app.
I know, but I'm saying you talking about you ain't got a lot of dudes in San Diego that's checking for you. It's because you destroyed your Bumble. You had a lot of dudes on there checking for you. You see what I'm saying, Rashad? Women
It's
crazy.
because I don't be outside and I'm not looking.
I'm just saying, but you saying that, oh man, I'm be honest, a lot of dudes in San Diego ain't checking for me. You don't be outside, so they don't be catching you in person like that. But you get on a dating app, they going crazy about you, and you do, but that's over, you got it was exhausting how much activity she had going on there for you. So now, you can't win for lose with women. You can't.
It's draining trying to share that much energy with people.
But the way you
Especially
said
like I
it,
said, when I'm not actively
You
dating.
sound crazy right now, but I feel you. So now I see how we sound to men because I hear what
it
Shanti's
sounds
saying, and yes,
crazy.
you sound crazy.
You sounded
You
like,
definitely do,
oh,
but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's funny. It just clicked right now why
but you
men
get
say we're
what I'm
crazy
saying?
because bitch, you sounded crazy. It's
She
right
said it like,
there.
oh, I don't have a lot of guys in San Diego checking
But I
for
know
me.
what you mean at the same time.
Huh? You just said it was
I know.
overwhelming how many guys was checking
I
for you on
know.
Bumble, and that's in your neighborhood.
That's crazy. Wow, now I see why men say that. Okay.
Y'all, because
Because
y'all wild.
but I feel what you're
But
saying
it's
though.
different though, Chauncey. Look, now if I'm looking and I'm like, oh yeah, there's no men, there all these dudes ain't shit. Like if I'm talking like that, okay, I get that. But I'm not actively dating. So that was overwhelming
Right.
when I'm not looking. Like had my friend not made that account, I would have never experienced that.
But you still said, let's just call a spade a spade. You said it's not a lot of guys in San Diego checking for me. All the guys that's checking for me is out of state. But on the other hand, there was a whole lot of guys in San Diego, in state, checking for you on the app because they don't get to see you outside because you don't be outside. You just work, go home, and then sneaky link. So, they can't catch
Listen,
you.
hey, I kind of feel her though because San Diego women
Thank
don't look
you.
for me. San Diego women don't look for
Same.
me. It's all
Same.
these women I've been dating have been military ladies or ladies that's not from San Diego. San Diego
Mm.
women, I don't think they like me because it's like I think I know too many people, so they think that
Mm-hmm.
maybe I don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
that's probably why y'all see me with certain women, but we don't
No, I
really
know I'm
date. We
lying.
just hang out.
You know what's crazy?
San Diego men lately have been on my bumper. But like like Rashad just said, I'd be like, oh no, you so and so. It'd be
Hey,
like name the niggas. I'd be like, I
hey,
heard
I
about them
challenge you
niggas.
though. I challenge you, Rashad. Get on Hinge and put yourself on Hinge in San Diego, right? Just give it 2 weeks or something, right? When I put myself on Hinge in San Diego, I come across and I think my mile radius is like 60 miles, right? So anything from here to like maybe Orange County or something to make whatever they can find me, and the IE or whatever. And you will come across so many women, and a lot of them are going to probably be quality, right? That's in areas that you don't frequent, that you would never run into them at, right? And they be really checking for your boy. They be, like women that you ain't never met, seen around the Southeast, ain't from Southeast, because you ain't got to match with no Southeast Asians. You know what I'm saying? Some Southeasters. You could just, but you'll see some quality of women
Mm.
that you have never met and came across, and you get to read their profile, what they do for a living, where they went to college at, do they have kids, or they don't have kids, or they didn't list it because they probably do have kids, but it'll tell you a lot of times you get to read these bios on them that they wrote up. Yeah, sure, anybody can say anything, but they show you stuff, they travel pics or them at work or things they do for fun, play guitar, pianos. You will be surprised the kind of quality of women that you will bump into online. Just download it, try it, just because your bro asked you. Give it 2 weeks and see if you bump into something that's quality.
Be okay.
We'll see.
Because it's all black men. I'd be like, but I don't match with all of them because I'm like, no, because every time I like somebody, they like me back, and we match. I'm like, damn,
It's a bunch of Latinas on there though trying to match niggas. You'd be surprised. You're gonna be okay. You'll see white girls and Latinas on there that ain't black trying to match niggas.
So they're looking for black
Mhm.
men.
So
yeah.
it's not
That's
all
why I met the
black guy.
Mexican nipple pierce guy. I was like,
Yeah, he
you
want
need
to
to
do
be
some.
deleted off the app.
He want to do some tantric BDSM shit with you.
Both of them too. I'm like, they go, what the hell?
like I said, I get a lot of shit about interracial dating, right? Especially they be like, oh, your daughter, she's biracial, because if she's half Mexican. So, but I'm just curious. I mean, I think we've all dated outside of our race here. I don't know if Ness has necessarily, but she is half Filipino. I don't know if she ever dated a Pinoy. But I mean,
Ever?
what do
What?
you
I've never asked
what
that.
is your favorite, or I know you spent years married to a Mexican lady, but what is y'all's
Oh,
favorite? Well,
not a Mexican.
it might
Damn,
it
a
might
Mexican man.
it might be a little upsetting to some that if you say that outside of black, but this
Right.
space. I want everybody to feel safe, going and saying, and if you like white boys, Mexicans, or whatever you like, I don't blame you for your preference. If you like pink meat,
Well, I grew up in an interracial home. Y'all know my stepfather is Puerto Rican. I say stepfather, but he's been around since before I even knew my name. So he's not my real dad, but I grew up with a Latino man in the home. Latino Puerto Rican. No, oh, no, my dad is. That's not my real dad.
Oh,
That's not my real dad. No, so my dad is Puerto Rican. I say that, and I have to go back and tell people it's my step. I don't say stepdad ever. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, he's technically my stepdad. But yeah, so I grew up in a Spanish speaking home. I grew up with Spanish music, Spanish cousins, all that. So Latino is not a big switch for me personally. It's not. So because I understand Spanish, grew up around Latin culture, but that's as far as I feel comfortable. Just because I don't know if I could really vibe with anybody on another level.
is it really
Um,
Latino? I mean, he Mexicano. I don't know if it's Latino like that because they
It's
be
very similar. It's very similar. My parents, my dad is like Puerto Rican from Puerto Rico.
mine
So,
too.
he said what?
My dad from Puerto Rico too.
Oh, okay. Well, you feel me. So it's similar. In Mexican culture, it's very similar to, well,
No, not at
Mexico,
all.
I was, it is actually, when they're from Mexico, his family, my ex's family is from Mexico. They're not Mexican American. They're like Mexican, very family oriented, very like on the farm, grew up. And I grew up in the South. Y'all know I'm from Pensacola, which is like Alabama. So we had that in common. But we're both raised on a lot of the same principles as far as like country living and that whole kind of
You know
thing.
where I'm
That's
from?
where we kind of vibed out at. Where?
Paru. What you mean? But anywho, I feel it. So you a Latino, you a Latin lover.
I like Latin, but it was never. I think it's important to note that it was never. I like him because he's Mexican. You know what I'm saying? It was we vibed
you
way
like him because
deeper
he's a
than that.
mechanic. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, it's not that. So I mean, I say I would never date a white or an Asian guy, but what if I met a white or Asian guy and he vibed? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be like, oh no, I can't take it any further because you're white. I
Then
wouldn't
he
say
might
that.
put
You
that
know what I'm
thing on
saying? It wouldn't be that. What's that?
you. Then he might put that thing on you.
You never know. You never say never. I'm not totally against it. I mean, in my mind right now, I say fuck no. I don't want a white man.
I'll
I
be
don't want an Asian
honest.
man.
Hit you
I've
with that.
always said I
Hit-
did not want to date a white man because I'm scared that he might
Have pink meat.
have pink meat. I don't want to find out.
He
Like
gonna,
that to me, that's like the most like that would be so traumatizing.
and he
Like
gonna hit you with
no.
that Ron Jeremy.
Mm.
No,
I'm
thank
not
you.
attracted to white
Scared of
men
me.
physically, unless maybe he's
I
like
think I'm really
Italian.
good looking white
Yeah,
man,
he's
but
like
I'm
a
just
darker. No, I don't want like bleach blonde Brad from Malibu, smooth fucking eyes staring at me like I'm straight. But maybe like a Italian, maybe. I think maybe that way, darker features. I'm attracted to darker features. Don't come at me with no blonde hair and blue eyes.
You want your Taylor Lautner looking ass nigga, Robert
I don't
Pattinson.
know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Taylor
the
Lautner.
last white man that tried to get at me. He wanted to smash only because it was his fantasy to smash a black girl.
Yeah, and they be having them fetishes. Yeah.
And you ain't even give into it. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy word.
Mm-mm.
It could have been your
What about Asian, Filipino? What's your deal with the Filipino guys?
favorite.
Fine Filipino man. There was this one boy in middle school. Y'all know I went to Bell. It's like mostly Filipino. Anyway, there's this boy. His name was Danish. Hello, if you see this. God damn, was he fine? Oh my God,
Dino?
Danish.
Oh,
Danish. His name was Danish. I know it's weird, but he was so fine. He was Filipino. He was fine as hell. And there was another, I think, some cute Filipino, but I don't know. I just they're not attracted to me, so I'm like whatever.
I've never had an Asian that I know that's really has been attracted to me that I know of, anyways.
Yo, so Rashad, when you gonna stop fucking with them Ninas and get you a Reba?
You said
Boy,
what?
Say, when you gonna stop fucking with them Ninas and get you a Reba?
What? I don't even know what you just said, bro.
Because you got you a Nina. You're dealing with these black girl problems. You gotta get you a Reba, like a little Reba McEntire.
Man, just because my baby mamas is black don't mean that's all I date, bro.
Okay.
right.
I date. I've dated.
And they're
I've
both
dated every.
biracial too.
Yeah, they both biracial. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, go ahead and tell us
Mm-hmm.
how you selling out. Come on, I want to hear it.
Selling out.
Well, you know that's what they
Um.
call it. Every time we don't only have a black woman, they call us a sellout, and they don't know.
Uh.
God gave us all
Well,
this.
listen. Let me tell you something. Let
Oh,
me tell you
nobody
something.
on
Hold
that
up.
no
Hold up. Let
more.
me
That's
tell you something.
old.
Listen. I don't give a shit who feels what about who someone likes or want to be with. It's about you feeling good and feeling loved. I don't give a
Mm-hmm.
fuck if you dating a purple person, a pink person, or a green person. Fuck what your community talking about because your community ain't helping you out.
I'm for real.
So you got to help yourself out and make sure you happy.
I'm with you
Agree.
on
Fuck
that.
all the other shit. We
Exactly.
only live. Hey, we only live once. We got one
Agree.
fucking chance at this shit. Okay, you
I'm
don't
with
get no do overs after you done. So
you.
go
I just
have some
hope that God
motherfucking
gives me a
fun.
black
Go
man.
find somebody.
Please,
Go
Lord.
find somebody that you match up with perfectly or close to perfect. Because there ain't no such thing as perfect, but we can tell ourselves that, right? But I'm not gonna go be
Perfect.
with someone because my community gonna frown down on me,
Mm-hmm.
because or whatever. No, listen, I'm gonna go be with who make me happy. Because when I'm happy,
I agree.
nobody else around matters.
Listen,
Nobody.
I'm with you on that.
You know, I actually, that was a thing. What we're gonna say. I was
Now,
gonna say, I actually,
well,
I'm
ladies
an
first.
asshole. I was gonna say, I was gonna say I went through that. Like when I first started dating my ex, y'all. Okay, so if anybody doesn't know, my ex, I'm recently out of a marriage. It's been about a year now. My ex, we were together for 9 years. He's 100% Mexican. All right, so when we first got together, I did go through that a little bit. I was like, oh my God, what are people gonna say? You know, like I know my family wasn't tripping because like I said, we already mixed up. My mom and don't give a damn. His family didn't give a damn. He didn't give a damn. I didn't really give a damn. But others, sometimes like if we would be out and there would be like a group of niggas, I'd be like, oh shit. Like this might get awkward. Like sometimes. I mean, at first, like the first year, after a while, I didn't give a damn. But at first, I was like, this might get awkward. It was certain instances where it would, like people would stare at us for a long time, but never in a like a kind of way. Sometimes people would be like, oh, I like it. Like a lot of times, it would be like Mexican girls. They would be like, they'd be like, black guys would just kind of be like, you know what I'm saying? And then like black women would be like,
So,
okay, you know.
like
But
all
it was
that
be
niggas gonna be like all that
what
ass.
was that?
Can't handle all that ass.
I know niggas used to be like that nigga don't know how to handle that ass. Yeah, niggas
All
would
that ass.
exactly that's exactly the look. Niggas be like, you know, they never tried him because he ain't no bitch. Don't get it fucked up. He will beat your ass. But they would look kind of like, you know, they wouldn't say anything though. But yeah, definitely got looks and stares at first. But then after a while, I didn't even notice him because I didn't care.
I never really give a fuck when I see a black chick with another race, a white boy or anything like that. Unless she fine as hell, I'll be like, "Eh." But you know, I'll be like, ain't no way she's supposed to be fucking with.
Yeah.
No, she's supposed to be fucking with a nigga like me. But other than that, I really don't never give a shit unless she just extra bad. I'm like, God damn, that's when I really lost. That's when we really lost right there. But now I'm with you though, Rashad. It don't matter to me. I need my woman out this world. You know what I'm saying? They keep talking about these motherfucking aliens and shit. These aliens might exist and all that. I really don't trip off of that. But if we make contact and they come down here and the alien bitch want to throw me some pussy, you feel me? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take
Hey,
it.
YOLO. You gotta try everything once. right? I got some alien pussy, I got some Mexican pussy, I got some Filipino pussy, I got some Mars pussy, a little bit of Uranus.
My bitch, you trying to rap that girl, my bitch from Mars, nigga.
Y'all something else.
Nah, but like I said, I'm for interracial dating. I'm with you the same way. My dad
I'm
from
with it.
the country.
I'm with it too, but I just don't like when people like glorify it. Like they think
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I got me a white woman, I got me a Mexican girl or a Mexican guy. I'm better. That's one thing I always make sure I never did. Like, oh, I got me a Mexican. My life is perfect. No, I still love me a nigga. Don't get it fucked up. Okay, all right.
But
It was never that. It was just like I said. What was that?
white girls be doing that. They be glorifying having them a black man, right?
Yeah, they
White
do.
boys
Yeah,
from
it's in
Colorado.
style. That's another thing. For black men are in style now. That whole Kylie Jenner Kardashian thing, like they like, oh, black men are fine. Like black men are in style right now. You guys are
A hot
a hot
commodity.
commodity.
They
They
do that
are.
'cause
They
they
definitely
mamas
are. Same with us too. Like I think social media, and this is just my own little theory. I might be totally wrong. But I think social media kind of like rehumanize black people. I think people, of other races get to see us. We're just like you. We're not animals and thugs. Like we be chilling. You know what I'm saying? And I think they kind of get that now, and so they see us differently. Like I said on the Hinge app, it was all Mexican men and white guys. Like I'm telling you, like they like black women. They find us. I don't know what they find. I never asked, but I'm assuming they find us beautiful. Before it wasn't that. It wasn't like that. So yeah, the world is changing. The
they want
world
some
is
of
a
that brown
changing.
sugar.
Black people's in style now. You get you a black person, you cool. You know what I'm saying? This is my girl Rady. Look everybody. You
Hey,
know what I mean?
they want some of that brown sugar. They see them big old soup coolers. They like, man, put them big old flapping lips on me. Get
Stupid.
big old.
No, but for it's really like that. It's really like that with white women too. Like
They love
I,
it.
I think it makes them feel hip and like
Yeah.
cool and like in
Think
style.
about it.
My thing with black men that date outside their race, like obviously I wouldn't be here if my dad dated outside his race, so it's whatever. But it's more so
Didn't date
when,
outside his race.
yeah, he didn't. Yeah. If my thing is when black men, or any race, but more so black men date outside their race and then they like dog out like black women, like, oh, I'm dating because, black women are this, black women are that, and just putting everyone in a category. And that's why you don't date black women. Like, that's the part that I don't like.
I think it's historical. I think it's historical. And y'all know I always take stuff back to history and probably overthink things, but whatever, that's me. I think that, back in the day, that was so taboo.
Yeah.
So now when a black man I think they feel validated when they get a white woman like, oh, I must be good enough now because a white woman wants me. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you niggers. I'm in the white league now. You know what I mean? It's like subconsciously, I think that's what's going on in the back of their mind. Like, I don't have to fuck black women. No, I'm an upper echelon now. I'm ahead of you guys because I'm with a white person, or whatever. But you need to come back down to reality. Like, your mom's still black.
Me and my dad
Your
was
kids still, your
watching.
daughter's gonna be black.
Me and my dad was
What
watching
was that?
Roscoe Jenkins, right? And she was like, why he acting like that with the white girl, right? They talking about Mike Epps with the white girl. She was like, why he acting like that with the white girl? And why the white girl acting like that? Like she was so happy, giddy to have her black guy, and he like, the way he was like about it. I said because the white girl got some money, and he want the white girl for her money, and the white girl is excited to have a black dude and be at the barbecue. That's all it is. It ain't really nothing, but that's how niggas be. Couldn't wait to grow up and get them the white man's prize. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep. Yeah, it's like a validation thing, and I didn't think about it like that, Tommy. But you're right. Like even as like a black man with all the white historically and society wise with white you know people or white culture coming down on a black man, it's like yeah now I got one of y'all bitches. So now what, fuck nigga? You know what I'm saying? So I kind of get that, like a little ego boost, like a little yeah I'm fucking a white bitch. I
yeah.
wouldn't hire me on the job, and now I got a white bitch.
And they don't be playing, they
I
don't be
get
playing
it.
games. They be for real. They be up front. They don't be playing games. They ain't worry about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They be serious about what they trying to do. They intentional. They don't be really playing a lot of games. Not saying that all black women play games or that's just what be going on. But we live in an era where like you see all the videos all the time. You gonna pay the rent, you gonna do this, you gonna give me some money, like all that.
Hmm.
Worried about designer and trying to look the part and look like these white people. I really don't like to see black women with white girl hair. It's okay to like put some extension in or whatever, but like this lace front shit, this hair all the way down your back and trying to flip it. Like you see so many black girls really messing playing with their hair like white girls do, and they trying to flip it and trying to look like a white woman. It's like I want a white woman to look like a white woman, and I want a black woman to look like a black woman.
I feel
I
that.
don't like,
I do feel that.
like little things. Like, okay, if a white chick gonna get some Botox at her lips, like who cares? You know what I'm saying? That's like little things. If you want to grow your breasts or grow your butt, like on both sides, it's fine. But when I just see black girls full on trying to look like the white women, that's another my other turn off. Like I'm good. I would have liked you better if you had a shorter do and you was just had some healthy hair. You can't be ghetto styled, but just in a nice, decent style, however you're gonna do and accessorize what you got. I just hate to see, wigs is a no for me. Like I told y'all before, that's for prostitutes and cancer patients. But it was a good one. We had a good show today.
Yes, we
Appreciate y'all
did.
for showing
Very
up
good
as
topic.
always.
This was good. This was good.
Man.
Lead
What'd
the
you say?
wigs for the hoes.
Weaves? What about weaves? He
Weed.
said a few
Weed is all
extensions,
right.
but more
I'm not
more than that,
doing
you
no
know.
wigs. Now, that lace front shit, that shit out for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Remind me of hookers, so I'm good, you know, unless she bringing some money to Big Daddy, what I'm saying? I'm good. But you already know how it goes. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll be back next week. Rady V,
Bye,
Ness,
everyone.
the serial dater. My dog Rashad, San Diego's finest
Bye,
photographer.
y'all.
Love y'all. We'll be back at it next week.